It's different, it's different, it's different.
Alright guys, you see this title. We are back with a different comedian, at least for this channel. His name is Norm Macdonald, and this is a video compilation, not sure yet, of him constantly trashing women.
But why?
Right? For comedians, women seems to be one of their favorite topics. I don't know if it's because it's the easiest one to really write out a script for. I don't know if it's just plain old fun, if it's because it's something that they kind of know a lot about just from having different interactions with. I don't know, but can we stop? But let's take a look.
Who are safer drivers, men or women? Well, according to a new survey, 55% of adults feel that women are most responsible for minor fender benders, while 78% blame men for most fatal crashes. Please note that the percentages in these pie graphs do not add up to 100% because the math was done by a woman.
What? We can add.
We can add. Excuse me?
For those of you hissing at that joke, it should be noted that that joke was written by a woman. So, now you don't know what the hell to do, do you?
Whatever.
No, I'm just kidding. We don't hire women.
Gender discrimination.
I consider Amy Schumer the funniest person on the planet. If you take me out of the equation.
No, I meant me.
Oh, that's why you were coughing?
That's why I was clearing my throat, yeah. Not you.
I thought you were clearing your throat for me.
No.
No, taking you out of the equation.
Well, Premiere Magazine's list of the 100 most powerful people in Hollywood hit the newsstands this month. In an odd bit of ranking, Demi Moore was ranked number 28, while her breasts were ranked 20 and 21. So, and finally, Weekend Update would like to congratulate Madonna, who gave birth to a beautiful baby girl last Monday. The baby weighed in at 6 pounds 9 ounces, making it the 4th largest object ever to pass through Madonna's birth canal. In an interview out this week, Demi Moore says she would like to have another baby, this time a boy, to go along with her 3 daughters and 2 huge breasts. For years, Hillary Rodham Clinton has told people that she was named for the first man to climb Mount Everest, Sir Edmund Hillary. But as Esquire magazine recently pointed out, Sir Edmund did not climb Mount Everest until 1953, 6 years after Hillary was born. However, the First Lady does have a good explanation for the discrepancy. She loves to lie.
Wait a minute. Okay. Disclaimer. This was also took a highly political turn. So let's chill in the comments. No comment. I thought we were roasting women. We're roasting a woman, but I was not expecting that.
You've admitted that you're lazy. I think you've read 6 books in your life.
I read 6.
6. What kind of a woman would be attracted to you, do you think?
Well, I have a lot of money.
So wouldn't that make her attracted to the money?
And in entertainment news, Ellen DeGeneres and lover Anne Heche have announced that they want to have a baby. However, their plan has hit a snag. They are both women. It is not possible.
They're aware of that.
To have a...
Right.
There's this movie coming out.
Yes.
Title undetermined at this point.
Chairman of the board.
Oh, all right. Do something with that, you freak.
I bet the board is spelled B-O-R-E-D. Demi Moore is wrapped filming on G.I. Jane, in which she plays a Navy SEAL combat officer. Moore says that in contrast to other Hollywood portrayals of women in the military, her character will have giant breasts.
They love bashing her.
They do.
And her chest.
Right? And it's kind of ironic a little bit. Because, like, on one hand, I don't know if it's possibly a stereotype or not, or if there's some accuracy for some men, I'm sure. But I don't think I was aware that y'all didn't necessarily like all of this, you know? You know? And but I have heard also, you know, that there are some men who have, you know, said that, you know, when you do too much, you kind of just look desperate for attention or something, you know, and therefore that is not attractive. And y'all really don't care at that point. Let us know in the comments. There's my analytics tell me everything, so I know that there's a lot of men watching the channel. So that would make for a good conversation in the comments section. What do they have against her, and you know what?
Her silicone
That
bags.
bags.
Well, clearly that's what they are.
Well, yeah.
Silicone sacks. You like
Why
that
do you no? They're simply silicone, let's say, inserts.
Giant breasts. Finally, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, a man allowed his 8-year-old daughter to take the wheel of his car, and an accident ensued that damaged 7 other cars and injured 6 people, which once again proves my theory: women can't drive.
It was a kid.
It was a kid. That's not even a woman. Right?
Name 5 great women.
Like, she wasn't even a woman yet.
Right.
So that doesn't even
That
count.
does not count.
That doesn't count.
Right.
I'm sure that's debatable, but it doesn't count. She's an 8-year-old girl. She is
Kids
not a
can't
woman.
drive.
Kids can't drive. A little boy, an 8-year-old boy, would have done the same thing. Barely see over the steering wheel. Feet don't quite reach the pedals. I mean, come on now.
Name 5 great women writers on Saturday Night Live.
I would say right now we have Paula Pell, who's great. We have.
Hey, you want to take
What?
a call from Joel?
Wait a minute.
in
You're
Kansas
not letting
City?
me.
No, I don't want to embarrass you. You're having trouble getting past 1.
Actor Bruce Willis is filming his next movie, The Broadway Brawler, in Wilmington, Delaware. Meanwhile, his wife, Demi Moore, is taking a break from movie work, saying she wants to spend more time with her huge breasts.
The kids. I'm sure
Hollywood
she said the
prostitute Divine
kids.
Brown has written a book describing in lurid detail exactly what she did with Hugh Grant. The book sells for $25, but for $35, she'll show you. After closing out a successful first season, the WNBA is considering several changes to improve the level of play in the league next year. Among the proposals, extending the playoffs, increasing salaries, bringing back the three-point line, and replacing all the female players with guys.
Now, wait. Women can shoot that hoop, too.
True. And it's unfortunate that the WNBA, I looked it up too, like male basketball players in the NBA get paid like millions. Whew. They have coins. But women, I was seeing doctors' numbers, you know, like in the couple 100,000 at most. You know, like literally 200-something thousand at best. But most,
that's wrong. That's
good money.
But it pales in comparison to what the men are.
That's like
earning.
literally minimum wage.
That's
worse than that compared to the men.
That's sad.
That is. But maybe it's the fact that they can't afford to pay the women as much because I hear
they're too busy paying the men.
True. That's where some of that money's going. And also, I hear that the WNBA games and stuff don't get anywhere near as many views as the NBA games. I enjoy Norm's comedy style. This is my first time ever seeing anything. Like, it's not just my first time posting him on the channel. I've literally never seen any of his work. So this is cool. I like how cut and dry he is. Instead of going on a whole story, you know, let's build into it, throw a couple jokes in there. You know, like usual stand-up. He kind of is just sitting there and he builds it to an extent, but then he just drops it. He's very short with it. You know, I like his comedy style. And he's kind of probably not even comparable to anybody. Maybe Bill. Because sometimes Bill kind of drops stuff on you too a little bit.
Female players with guys.
Like, I try to make it fast. Like, if I see a girl drinking at a bar, right? I'll go up behind her. I'll go, I can get us a bottle. And that doesn't work very often. But sometimes
want to
it
get
does.
right.
Yeah, I want to get right. Then I get the lady. I turn off all the lights in the room so it's pitch black. And then I lay down on top of her for 5-10 minutes.
The WNBA officials expanded to 10 teams this week, adding franchises in Detroit and Washington, D.C. But before you get too excited about the new additions to the league, remember, all of the players are still women.
Hush.
They stink at basketball, that's the problem.
No, they do a
Winfrey's
great
longtime
job.
boyfriend, Stedman Graham, has written a new book called You Can Make It Happen, a 9-step plan for success. Step number 1, become Oprah Winfrey's boyfriend. Then the other 8 are just hang around. How to capture a man's heart, and it's for women, and it says all these rules that you have to follow, and you will capture a man's heart. And the rule number 1, have huge breasts. Yeah, that guy likes it. Is the First Lady a compulsive liar, though? It's beginning to look that way. In an interview on last night's 2020, intended to promote her new book, It Takes a Village, Mrs. Clinton folded under tough questioning by Barbara Walters and admitted that, in fact, it does not take a village, and furthermore, that she was aware that it does not take a village when she wrote the damn book.
I'm thankful for women.
Oh, there you go.
Greatest creatures on earth.
That's all right. We'll get behind that one.
I think women are more intelligent than men.
With all these compliments, I'm not buying into it. He's gonna say something.
Conan, without women, there would be no cookies.
Here we see President Clinton looking for something, anything, to hug besides his wife. Pop singer Madonna was outraged this week when a tabloid photographer snapped her picture while she was breastfeeding her new baby. Apparently, the baby was blocking her nipple. Real estate mogul Donald Trump announced this week that after 3.5 years of marriage, he is seeking a divorce from wife Marla Maples. According to Trump, Maples violated part of their marriage agreement when she decided to turn 30. Unacceptable. Frightening moment this week for First Lady Hillary Clinton. Her plane, en route to the former Soviet Union, was forced to make an emergency landing when it was discovered that a frayed wire in the engine was causing serious malfunctions. The president was said to be furious and demanded an immediate investigation of what went wrong with Operation Frayed Wire.
No.
Actually, you know, when I was on Saturday Night Live, when they wanted to do Weekend Update, they wanted me to do it with a girl. They wanted it to be 2 people.
Look at this, right here.
But I said no.
But I said no.
Well, I said, it was very funny because it was a big argument because they go, because Lauren goes, no, and like Lauren has all these theories. And he goes, no, you'll bring, if you get a girl, you'll bring her the comedy and she'll bring you the sex and like Ginger and Fred. And I'm like, what? Weren't they dancers? So I didn't know what he was talking about. But I said, I don't really want to do it with somebody. Like, just let Frank can do it or something, you know?
Yeah.
But he really wanted me to do it with a lady. And then Steve Martin was the host that week. It was really funny. And then Lauren goes, let's hear what Steve has to say about it, you know. So then Steve Martin comes in and he goes, Norm's, we're talking about having maybe Norm and a co-host do it, you know, do it with a girl. What do you think of that, Steve? And then Steve goes, oh man, he goes, I did this award show last week, and he goes, they put me with some stupid actress, and we had to, you know, present the award together, and she wrecked everything. So he kind of saved
So he pulled it out of the fire?
Nice.
Yeah, it was really lucky.
He was really lucky. They cut him off.
Yeah.
But he was really lucky? See, I'm sure these are just jokes, though. Wasn't he married or something?
To guess what? A woman.
Exactly, right? A woman, right? Him clowning women does not make him gay, you know? Looks like he was married for not quite 10 years. About 8 years, 1988 to 1996, and I guess maybe all these jokes were filmed after 96. Maybe, you know, this one marriage.
He was a little bitter.
Yeah,
about
maybe.
women.
Exactly. Maybe this whole marriage made him swear off women. Well, this was different from your usual roasts of women, you know. I enjoyed it. When it comes to the whole news reporter thing, was that a TV show set? Like, is that a skit of some sort? Why the news reporter thing? Because I think I just read that he was a comedian, a stand-up comedian. Let us know where that came from. I enjoyed it either way, though. I love how dry his comedy style is. It's funny because usually when people talk about the same things over and over, or the same person or whatever, too many times it gets old. But his jokes never felt played out. He knows how to make the same old joke funny,
right?
As though it's your first time hearing it, you know. So that, I think, is definitely a special talent.
Yes.
Because I don't think I can listen to the same thing over and over. Eventually, that smile is going to turn into a straight line.
Yeah, he was good at that.
He was. So I enjoy that about him, and I think it's a quality few have. And if you have that quality, I'm not sure I've seen anyone really display it.
No.
Because with all the other comedians, Bill, Dave Chappelle, even Louis C.K., speaking of which, how do y'all feel about his return to stand-up? Let us know about that in the comments. And they just talk about different things anyway. Definitely let us know if you would like any more Norm Macdonald comedy or what have you, you know, compilations. Whatever this was, all I know is it was funny.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe while you are down there, and we will see y'all in our next one. Bye, guys.